All right, so this is the full Dynasty mode in College Football 25. It's a full video that Drew made, not the expert. Everything will be linked below. My voice almost cracked, but I'm drinking my Gatorade, and I got my water, and I got my protein shakes, and I got my lotion just in case something crazy happened and I need to go, you know what I'm saying, take care of myself. But he took over Kennesaw State. I've been to Kennesaw State one time. I don't want to talk about my experience. No, I've been twice. First one was okay. Second one was, yeah. Let's get it.
I'm going to be showing one full season of Dynasty mode and showing you a complete guide on how to recruit. Thanks to EA for allowing me to capture this early.
His name was Javius Bond.
Dynasty mode.
Yeah, I'm signing him immediately. He's
showing
fast.
you a complete guide on how to recruit. Thanks to EA for
intrusive. Ain't from Georgia. He running back. I'm telling you, he got 96 speed. 96 speed. He fast.
For allowing me to capture this early. This is on an earlier build.
Thank you, EA, for allowing me to capture this early. I would love to be a part of the EA Creator Network, EA. I don't sell coins no more. I don't sell coins no more. I'm an actual creator. Like Kodak said, I'm not from the projects anymore. I'm a suburban. I'm a creator now.
Build and not part of the day one patch. I'm assuming most people will want a challenge in their first rebuild, so I'm going to be showing you what it's like.
What team are y'all rebuilding first? What team are y'all rebuilding first? I don't even know. I'm gonna just spin the wheel and that's what team is I'm gonna do. I don't think I have a I don't think I wanna dedicate 10 videos to one team. Like I'm gonna just maximum 3 videos on each team. Max. Because I want to rebuild every team.
Controlling.
Like I want to rebuild every team.
Star program. Kennesaw State is one of the lowest overall rated teams in the game, and I think it'll be a great example of what it's going to look like when you're a lower star team. You can be a head coach in this game, or an offensive coordinator, or a defensive coordinator if you so choose.
No, head coach
I think it's more interesting to create your own coach, so that's what we're going to do here. So when choosing a coach, you have to decide what is your main archetype going to be right for.
All right. And also, I want y'all in you know what I'm saying, in the chat in the comment section. Let me know which one y'all be. Would y'all I'm gonna keep my face cam up top left. I'm gonna keep face cam top left because I feel like if I move it in the middle, it's not gonna be as we're gonna keep it top left. That's gonna be out the way the most. Motivator. Get your players to play their best by boosting their ratings and composure. Nobody has it better than us. Nobody. Tactician boost your players' ratings on game day. So these are kind of the same thing, I guess.
From the get-go. You got Motivator.
I think Jimmy and Joe's next. So I think I might go Recruiter, though.
Recruiter and Tactician. Later on, I'm going to go way more in depth for a coaching abilities tier list, but for this video, we'll keep it light. You can look at Motivator as an easy way to get XP for your players over the long haul. Tactician is going to give you direct rating boosts.
Drew, man. He did exactly what I was about to do.
So if you're trying to be win now, I'd probably go Tactician. If you're trying to develop players over the long haul, go Motivator. But I think what everyone is going to be choosing from the get-go is going to be Recruiter, and it makes it way easier to bring in higher overall players. So that is what I'm going to be choosing for this video. Choosing your playbook is incredibly important for your team.
He looked like every base GTA 5 RP character.
Needs, because if you run an air raid offense, you're going to need way more wide receivers than if you did a run heavy option, for example. For this one, I'm going to keep it as Kennesaw State's default at the pistol. You notice we can set.
What y'all running? Y'all running pistol? Y'all running air raid? Y'all running power? This is so, this is so much detail, man.
The pipeline.
All right, I'm not gonna keep pausing the video. We're only a minute, and I feel like I paused it 7 times. This is later on.
Because Kennesaw.
This is tough. The pipeline. I'm going Texas. What? I'm going either Texas or Florida or California. Those are the 3 best states, the 3 best college players, or high school to college players. Texas, California, Florida. Florida for speed, Texas for like strength, and California for like technique.
State is just outside of Metro Atlanta. I think it'd be smart to have that as my pipeline, because this can directly stack with my team's pipeline already.
Pipeline is, okay, so pipeline is where the 3, 4, and 5-star athletes come from. It's called a pipeline, where they're from. So basically where they're like born, where they played high school ball at, that. So.
Now you only got 2 options for shirts here. You got the polo, the sweater quarter zip thing. So that's what I'm going with. Kennesaw State is a brand new FBS team, so they have no history here, which is going to have the contract goals be incredibly low at only winning 4 games. So I've got a lot of breathing room here as a head coach. When you actually sign the contract, your coach physically signs it in there, which I think is neat. When we get to the coaching abilities tree, you'll notice that there is a ton of different options here. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a coach abilities breakdown later on, so stay tuned for that video. Don't want to overwhelm you here. here. There's over 276 coaching abilities in this game. Do need some prerequisites for certain ones, like talent developer. You need to have 2 players drafted in the first round, and you need to have spent 25 in recruiter. And
that's tough. That's tough. Because it makes you want to play more than one season. Because you can't get this unless you play one season, probably 2 or 3 seasons, honestly. Because I don't think it's that. I mean, what am I eating? It's cough drops. Told you my throat is throbbing. No diddy.
And motivator. And all the way at the top, for CEO, you need to win 2 national championships and spin 100 at any tree. So some of these you're not going to be even having the option to get to for quite some time. For this video, I'm going to be only focusing on the recruiting tree. There's a basic recruiter path and an elite recruiter one later on. But to get to elite recruiter, you need to sign 2 top 5 recruiting classes and spend 50 coach points in recruiter. This is broken down by position group. Now, how you want to build your team is up to you, but
this is hard, bro. Also, like I said, this part of this, like this whole thing, I said this 7 times. I'm really only going to experience this on stream. So this is the last time I'm going to pin this. If you would like to be in our team builder, where we do all this, because it's going to be like 10 seasons, maybe 20 seasons. If you would like to be on our squad, there's a Google form, and all you have to do is tell me 2 or 3 positions that you would like to play. And if you don't get to make the first team, you'll be on the second team. If you don't make the second team, you'll be on the third team, and then so on and so forth. And you'll go from there. So it's all just, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, when people join the stream in the future, they'll have to wait. You get priority now. So that's why I'm recommending y'all do it now. And somebody pin that, please.
I personally like to look at the quarterback first,
and then we'll go from there.
Smart people would probably go to the offensive or defensive line, especially because when you upgrade advanced look, it takes less time to fully scout a position. And for offensive and defensive line, this encompasses quite a few positions: left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle, and obviously for the defensive line, all of those. So you could probably get more benefit spending it over here versus at the quarterback one, but I value the quarterback position so much, so I'm going to spend my 5 points right here, and I'll probably use my points elsewhere once I get more. The preseason is an incredibly important time for the recruiting stages. The reason for this is you have more recruiting hours to spend here than you would during a regular week, because your team's not preparing for games kind of thing. But you can see this up on the top right. At Kennesaw State, we have 450 hours to spend right now. Now, your recruiting hours is directly tied to your team prestige. So if you're a team like Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, those like 5-star programs, those schools have way more resources to use. So their recruiting hours is like probably 1,000 or more. So that's more than double what we have to use. They're going to be able to scout way more players.
I don't. Nobody pinned that. Fuck y'all. What are my mods doing? Sitting back, playing with their meats and shit. Like, bro, come on. Oh, y'all was on the Google form. My bad. But is that fair? Is that fair that they only have thousands of hours supposedly compared to 450? I don't know. What's good with you, Chef? You good? Family good?
And they can go all in on
a
vast majority of those players. At a 1-star program, I would urge you to be more targeted in your approach. Like in most of my recruiting classes at a 1-star program, I end up with like 15 or so recruits. Like if we look at the Kennesaw State's team needs, we definitely need some quarterbacks. It says our rating is a C-, so that could easily be upgraded. And honestly, a lot of these positions need to be upgraded. But not having a fullback on roster, that's just disrespectful. So we got to change that right away. But our quarterbacks are only in the 60s, so that means our playing time for the new recruits coming in is going to be massive. Most of them are going to be over 60-something overall. The first thing you'll see is a recommended tab here. This is what the game is trying to help you get players that will be easier for you to get. On the far left, you can see these little green dots. This will let you know if a player is interested at any level. You can see I sort right here. This guy has no interest in us yet. You can also sort by the interest one. Will show you directly which number he's at. Like this 3-star quarterback, Daniel Cohn, we're number 3 on his board right now. You can also see if he's a JUCO player or a high school player. Daniel Cohn is in high school. He's got no offers currently. Sorting by this is going to be really important later, which I'll show you. And then finally, you can look at height and weight, but no longer can you look at 40 time. You can't look at bench press, squats, or anything like that. But the way I like to populate my board is by going to any state and narrowing it down from here, because this opens it up and you'll notice all these players that are completely grayed out. This is because they have deal breakers that we do not fit. A lot of the 4 and 5 stars in the country care about things like pro potential, championship contender, and high coach prestige, things like that. As a brand new program, we really are not able to fit those needs. However, there are some players that can slip through the cracks here. Like we see this 5-star defensive end, he cares about playing time, which he's going to be way better than anyone we currently have on roster. So there is a small chance we're able to sneak in here and get him. I'll add Arthur Quick to the board just so you can take a look at him. You'll notice scrolling down, some players have deal breakers that we can see and some don't. But noting what they have can be very important because players have 3 ideal things that they care about the most, deal breaker being the one that they're the most passionate about overall. And getting to know that information early makes it way easier to start recruiting them. Like for Arthur Quick's example, we know the thing he cares about most is playing time, and we have A+ in that, meaning it's going to be way easier to pitch him for that, but I'll explain more about that later on. But if you see something over a B here for deal breaker, I think there is potential that you could land this player. Keenan Baker is an athlete, but it looks like he's a scrambling quarterback. And his proximity to home is A+. We have the lowest tier pipeline influence, but that could still come at an advantage. The only danger here is you'll look at the top schools down here. The schools we'll be competing against are Georgia, Clemson, Alabama, Tennessee, Ohio State. So if they even thought about looking at Keenan Baker, we'd probably be in trouble. Either way, I'm still going to take a look at him and see if they ignore him, because he currently has no offers. Daniel Cohn has already got a deal breaker on us now, but that's because we've been populating our board with other quarterbacks. You see, Daniel Cohn has playing time at higher, but it dropped lower because we added these blue chip prospects ahead of him. So if we wanted to really chase after Daniel Cohn, we would need to take these guys off the board. So you're like, what happens when I remove all these players? Suddenly, his playing time goes back to an A+. Now let's scout Daniel Cohn and see what he's looking like as a 3-star player. Well, now I clicked one time and I see his 85 throw power, which is not really what I'm looking for. Scout this 5-star Arthur Quick, which we do not have the quicker scout for defensive linemen. So it takes 1, 2, and 3 clicks, and we see that he's a gem for a 5-star. So this guy is a tremendous football player. But you can see how you could spend a lot of points just scouting players. Even at full scouted, you will not see the players full overall. It's on you to look at their top 10 attributes based on their archetype to make a decision on how you feel about them as a player. I feel like this adds another layer to scouting. It's more about finding players that fit what you want to go for more than just looking for the highest overall. Put a player like Arthur Quick, yeah, he's probably going to be pretty good. My guess is he's in the high 70s range, which is probably one of the more elite freshmen you can get. Now, one strategy you could do is you could look at, well, this guy's a 5-star. Even if he's a 5-star bust, it's still a 4-star.
This should look fun, but like
still
fun.
A good player you're getting. So you could look at the 5 stars and just be like, I'm going to take what I get. I don't really need to know his abilities right from the get-go. But for me, I'm a little more curious. And if we look at Arthur Quick's overview, I mean, just seeing the teams that we're going to be competing against here, I don't think they're going to be ignoring a 5-star gem like this. They have the pipelines that are way stronger than us, but we might be able to get him just based on the playing time thing. But we'll see. I'm still going to offer him a scholarship. He's too good of a player to not take a chance at, you know. And in the preseason, you can only scout and offer players scholarships. Now, in my experience, I have not landed a 5-star player at a 1-star school yet, but maybe this video is the lucky time. So what I'm going to do is try that strategy with these other positions. Because we're so limited on recruiting hours, I'm not even going to scout this right tackle and just hope he's good later. Now, if we get farther down the process and he starts to respond well, then I'll scout him. But I'll take any 5-star I can get here at Kennesaw State. You could try to populate your board with a bunch of like 2 and 3 stars, but I find that to be a little bit more challenging because you only have limited hours to scout, so you're not really going to know what you're going to be getting. The 2 stars have a lower floor. I'd much rather take a chance on the higher profile players. In my opinion, you're going to get way less of them, but the ones you do land are going to be game changers. A little tip here, Max Shelley and Clay Zelenka, they both have playing time as their deal breaker, and both of them are 4 stars. Clay is the 32 ranked quarterback in the country, so he's 1 spot higher than Max Shelley at 33. Deal breaker goes on to Clay. So I already know that Max is a higher overall than Clay is here. So I guess I could try to ignore Clay, but they could probably both be good players. Let me scout Max here and see what we got. So he's got 90 throw power. He's got mobile deadeye, so he's already got some good ability.
Chilling. I don't think he went into that yet. We're gonna see. He just said it's what you start off with.
He is indeed.
And he said this is how many hours you started. He hasn't even gotten into anything. This is just the first. This ain't even before the season started. This is just setting up the recruiting while the season, you know, because the college season goes on while high school goes on. So this is just setting up the recruiting. That's it. It's just like real life. So supposedly the smaller schools start off at 450, and the bigger schools start off at maybe 1,000.
At a gym, so we knew he was a higher overall player. Good accuracy, 85 deep is strong. There's a lot of coach abilities under the tactician path that can help you with short and medium accuracy, so being stronger at the deep accuracy is outrageously important for a player. And I find the playing time deal breaker to be the easiest one for smaller programs to achieve, because the higher programs typically have much better players, so it's going to be harder competition for them to get on the field. And you're probably asking, why am I talking about here? Well, these are the My School ratings. Like if you look at Kennesaw State, our championship contenders in the dumpster, it's as low as it can go at D-. Same thing with like program tradition, brand exposure. We're not going to have too many NIL opportunities for you, champ. So the way I approach it at these small schools is only going by proximity to home, playing style, and playing time. That's because these are different for each player. You can see over here on the quarterback on the board, Max Shelley's got an A+ grade. That's because he's a quality player, so he's more likely to start right away. We have an interesting situation with Logan here, though. These other teams are good programs, but none of them have the proximity to home pipeline tier bonus from Louisville, Kentucky, except for Louisville and Kentucky, of course, but they're lower on the board right now. So I'm going to take a chance on Logan here. He's got some good qualities here and some good abilities.
Bro, this is tough.
Oh, we got our first bust. I mean, he does have 90 speed, 91 acceleration, so he's probably like a higher 3-star. He's got the option king.
He's
probably
fast. Hold up. He's 6'1", 90 speed. This nigga got. Hey, this dude is good. One more. You going to Atlanta? Oh, my bad. Atlanta's the worst airport. Atlanta's the worst airport.
Falls off on the deep throw because we don't see it in his top.
You got a connecting? I hate
here because for the different archetypes, it will show you different things. Oh, 95 throw power. This is going to be a gem. Yep, I didn't even need to click through that. Silas Marie looks like a ball player. 100 speed? I have never seen that, gentlemen. I did not even know that was possible in this game. Holy moly. Okay, my jaw is on the floor. I think we need to change our strategy here. I don't care, Max Shelley. You're a good player. We'll look at you later on, but I'm clearing off this board. Yeah, when you have generational speed, you're going to the absolute...
This nigga got 100 speed? How the fuck you get 100 speed? He ain't even black. He light-skinned. He light-skinned. He the fastest nigga in the game. 100 speed? Bro, I done lost my voice again. Now that tram is terrible. When I say Atlanta is hands down the worst airport I've ever been into, because I got to go there for a Georgia game and maybe a Falcons game. I hate it, bro.
Absolute top of my board, and we have the A+ proximity to home on Keenan Baker. The really issue here is Georgia is extremely high on his board. I assume they have A+ proximity to home too. If they even think about getting Keenan Baker, he's going to flip over there because they're obviously.
It is, bro. He light skinned with a name like Keenan Baker. Who is he? Is this the nigga from All American, the quarterback? Crazy. Nah, Hartford is ridiculous. Hartford is
program than we are. My Keenan's getting a scholarship, a firm one. My strategy here is just populate the board with as many talented players as I can to where they don't have a deal breaker. The reason I'm doing this and not scouting them right from the get-go is because I have limited points in a smaller school. But I can cast my net as wide as possible by just
Jordan Baker. Yeah, Jordan Baker. Let me go bam net. Chill, bro. Stop. This is I get it. They're in an IRL situation. This is not a Twitch chat situation.
Here, and don't make
All American is a great show.
Moves once the season starts. I need next season drop. All these guys being 4 and 5 stars, they're probably going to be pretty good players nonetheless, even if they are busts. So at my level, I'd be totally fine with a 4-star bust, and we'd still be getting value there, in my opinion. Of course, you can set a.
Ash, y'all gotta go to Magic City. Go there. I would. So I gotta see. Just spending time. Y'all nasty.
Custom schedule. I would probably avoid scheduling the Georges of the world, especially at level 1.
You could have left it at we just spending time. That's it. And doing shit. Y'all nasty.
Because you're definitely going to be losing this game. But I do want to show you some of the hold field advantage effect stuff, so we'll pop into that game in 2 seconds, and you'll get a sense of how.
You're actually a freaky pro. Chill, freaky from. Chill, freaky from. What's good with you, John? I mean, whatever. Whatever. Let's go with you.
How bad we are from the get-go and how far we have to build up. Now that you can see we're in the regular season, our
go out to eat and stuff. Yeah, okay. Eat all right, yeah.
Our recruiting hours was dropped to 350. So
we grown.
100 less than we did in the offseason. The first guy I want to check on, of course, is Keenan Baker. And oh no, bad news for us. Georgia has already offered him a scholarship. The hope of getting generational.
I practice celibacy. I've been celibate for 20. Only coochie I done seen in my life was coming out my mom's, but that's it. I ain't Celibacy is king, bro.
Speed out here is probably going to be dead. But you see, we do get some influence bonus.
First thing I'm playing is this. I'm playing Dynasty. I'm telling you, service is not going to work. How am I lying? Y'all done seen it. Y'all done seen me be celibate on stream, off stream. Like, I don't do this. I don't do that. That lifestyle ain't for me, bro. I don't realize that ain't for me, bro. I don't even know what I be doing. So that's what I'm saying. Couple drinks. Yeah, Ash owes us 3 shots, y'all.
Bonus for offering him.
So she's gonna put the shots in Discord or something. You gotta record it so we can like. Is there a way you can put it in the RP thing to keep it RP? All right, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how this RP shit work. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't. But never mind. Just fuck it, forget it. Just take the shots. You gotta don't worry about it. Forget it.
A scholarship, just 2 ticks right there. We don't have a huge pipeline bonus for him. Only the level 1. All the teams in his top 8 right now.
Exactly, Josh. Wholesome King, I don't get none. Thank you.
We're gonna destroy us with those bonuses. Now that they've offered him a scholarship.
Ty was in Houston with me. How'd I get to Houston? Holeless. How'd I leave Houston? Holeless, bro. I don't do that, bro.
This race is likely going to be over, but I'll keep him on the board.
We were streaming the whole thing. I didn't talk to one girl in 4 days. I don't do that stuff, man. You was on Bissonnet. All right, man.
So you can see how it plays out. Seems like nobody's going for this 3-star fullback, though. And you know I love me some fullbacks. We'll scout him just out of curiosity, and he is a gem. Love to see that. All fullbacks are gems in my eyes. Like I said, I've never gotten a 5-star at a 1-star program before, because you can see how immediately competitive.
I was about to lie. And God humbled me real quick. Damn, John, why you say that? I mean, Slim, why you say that? I done jammed my finger. God, I'm sorry. All right, guys, I got to be honest now. I'm not celibate, man. God just humbled me real quick. I just jammed my finger, dog, and this hurt. Shit. All right, I lied, man. I'm not celibate no more, man.
It is. Of course, he's one of the best players in the entire country, Arthur Quick. So my scholarship means a lot less to him. Only getting the 1 tick here versus the 2 ticks for other players. 6 schools that have offered him a scholarship besides me. So Arthur Quick, I mean, I don't even know if it's worth me spending any more points on it, because I already know I'm not going to get him. It's only 350 recruiting hours. I have to be quite selective here. Even though I know this is probably hopeless to get Keenan Baker, I still can't resist. I'm going to send the house and try as much as possible to get him, because it's not often you see freaking generational speed out here. 100 and 96 throw power to pair with it. That just sounds fun, so I'm gonna try it. But 50 points is so expensive for us, so we have to be careful. I can only choose a couple of guys to do that on. One way I can see I already have an advantage here is Salvador Pujols. No one.
This is motivated. Why they call this nigga Salvador Pujols? And he's for. Come on, man. They could have named him like Juan. Carlos, you think it's Salvador. Salvador is a crazy name. I'm sorry.
Has offered him a scholarship besides.
If anybody her name is Salvador, or you know somebody named Salvador, and they ever come in this stream, ban them. I don't want nobody in my channels, chat, stream, anything named Salvador. I'm sorry. Anybody that's ever named Salvador, that's ever left a comment on my videos, all in the videos. All in the comments. Ban them. I can't be associated with somebody named Salvador.
does. So this is an opportunity for us to sneak in there, and he's the number 4 center in the entire country. So this would be a massive game changer for us. I think this is an easy send the house for him. Now, I haven't scouted him yet, so I'm going to do it now just out of curiosity, and he even is a gym.
So the green is the gym. So the green is great, obviously, and then red is you missed. This is a MAGA space. No, that has nothing to do with what I just said. I make fun of his name, not his culture or his ethnicity.
59 impact, 92
What are you doing?
Pretty obvious he's a quality player. Now that the regular season
No, it's not. What do you mean, yep? No.
A lot of schools have sent out scholarship offers to a ton of different players. And this is when I really like to look around and see who slipped through the cracks. You can consider this like the low-lock cheese from NCAA 14 in a way. Caleb Bloom, we have the A+ proximity to home, so I think it's worth gambling on that. First step you really want to do is offer them a scholarship before you do anything else, because these will have lasting benefits. So the quicker you get that scholarship to them, the better. But after that, you can see there's options here. You can search their social media, DM the player, contact friends and family, and send the house. Later on, we'll talk about the pitches, and we'll also talk about the visits. The more hours you spend, the higher influence you see here on the right, where if you send the house, you're going to get those 4 ticks, whereas the lowest one at just searching social media, you're only going to get the 1 little tick. Try to find the player
wait. How wild do y'all think that the social media part is going to get? What if it's like he has racist comments? Are y'all still signing a player? Like if he don't like, not even specifically, you know what I'm saying, black, white, whatever. If he just don't like, let's just say like, I don't know, Chinese people or something. Like what if he got some what if he got like some crazy titty tweets? Like don't Travis Kelce got some nasty titty tweets like, oh, I'll suck her nipples dry or something like that? Y'all still signing him?
The most and go all in on him, because competing against these top programs, you're not going to get too many high profile players. In my testing, I've probably gotten 2 to 3 4 stars in my year 1s of rebuilds, and then the rest are filled with 3 and 2 stars. So that should show you a lot of these players will not be committing to Kennesaw State.
But I'm saying, how wild do y'all think whenever you click search social media, how wild do you think? I'm gonna Photoshop so much stuff, I can't wait.
Here, so I got to try and find the guys I care about the most and go all in on them. Now that we've reached week 1, you see how many guys have already locked me out. This is how quickly it can change, especially with these higher profile players. I'm not in their top.
The more, the better. You're terrible, man. I.e. Nick Bosa. Oh my God, man. This is why I hate y'all, man. All right, can we be real? This is a safe space, man. We let jokes fly. I mean, I know it's not too many other, I know it's a few other content creators that allow this type of shit. But honestly, bro, whenever I, like, let's say I, stop streaming, whenever I get off, bro, I go live my normal life, man. And I feel like y'all should just say that. Don't get crazy with it. Like, don't get wild, but you know, so get your jokes off, get your rocks off. That's not like a bad joke. Obviously, that's an actual joke. Like Nick Bosa is for sure like that. It's proven. Nick Bosa has more sacks on black quarterbacks than any other player in history.
Top 8. So this is going to be a mass exodus on my board, but that's totally fine. Because I was aggressive with Keenan Baker, we were able to slip into his top 8 before it closed up. Now Georgia, Tennessee, and South Carolina are making way more progress than I am, but I'm not giving up hope in this fight because we've snuck into this first round. We're also still in the race for Logan Wisnowski because I dropped 50 points his way too. We send the house at both of them, which is the only reason we're still holding on. But because I added these players that have no...
Oh, you get hours every week too, by the way. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but he has more hours now. Y'all see? It went from like, I think 0 to back up to 115.
Scholarship offers. This is a real chance for me to leap up here. I'm going to scout him just out of curiosity, and this player has 97 speed. That's a huge interest for me. I love the deep threat players, so I think I want to be aggressive with him. Let's go straight up, sit in the house for him. And we're seeing that lasting effect on Salvador Pujols. No one offered him a scholarship. Then we came in here, offered him a scholarship, sent the house, and now we're number 1 on his board. The number 4 center in the country, we could be having a chance to get him. That's because we were paying attention, looking around, and seeing what we could get. Now, because I want to show you more than just recruiting here.
Drew, I don't think you want to go up against Georgia game 1, man. Okay. Hey, do y'all think this is different for every team? I hope so.
Here, I want to show you what it's like to play on the road and show you some of these home field advantage effects because it's freaking crazy. Now, Georgia is 20 overall points higher than us. They're the #1 ranked team in the country, and their Stadium Pulse, aka their toughest place to play ranking, is top 10.
Right now.
Hello and welcome to Athens, Georgia, the classic city and a classic day for college football. The atmosphere absolutely exhilarating as the Georgia Bulldogs set the tee up at Sanford Stadium to start this season. Today's matchup, a battle in the Peach State, and when you square off against another team that was raised on the red clay, the emotion.
Oh my God!
As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse
Dogs.
Do like the graphics that pop up. Oh my gosh, Stadium Pulse toughness ranked #1.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be difficult. You can see everyone's composure is in the dumpster.
Sheesh.
We're as cold as we can get because we're playing on the road in a tough environment. Strategy is probably to try and run the ball, which is going to be difficult against elite linebackers and defensive line that Georgia has.
Pause. This is not going to be like Madden. I already can tell. For one, this might be glazing. Okay. Before I say this, I don't know what difficulty is on, so don't take this with too much. What's good, you rock? Don't take too much into this. But
run the ball, which is going to be difficult
cold
against elite linebackers and
this shit. Okay, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying. It could have been better. You know what I'm saying. I paused it at the wrong moment. My bad. Had some chicken. But the way this shit went to this screen right here, it's cold. This was cold. I ain't gonna lie, this was cold. And then you can see all this other shit right here. It's 95, 93, 93. With all this?
And that Georgia has. I don't even.
Booty crust on your lip. This your first day in here, bro. Oh no, you said you like Lotto. Never mind, you get to stay.
Even know what button my tight end is. If I try to hot route, it's not even possible for those players. I can only do the ones I know. I think that's due to the mental abilities for my quarterback and his composure rating currently.
What? You can't hot route him? Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm rebuilding Georgia. Yeah, day one, I'm rebuilding Georgia. I'm not dealing with this, bro. No. I'm rebuilding Georgia, bro. Yep. I'm rebuilding Georgia. Cause what? You can't hot route somebody?
Know what button my tight end is. If I
Granted, it's a corner route, so it's okay. It's okay.
Try to hot route, it's not even possible for those players. I can only do the ones I know. I think that's due to.
Been a fan. Been watching you for years, Vic. Keep up the good content. But what's the first team you rebuilding? You know what, Buster? What team you want me to rebuild, Buster? I'll let you pick. Oh, you know what? I'll let It's Buster 21 pick the first team I rebuild for a video. I'll let him pick.
To the mental abilities for my quarterback and his
y'all names is not It's Buster 21.
Composure rating currently. We're going to try to throw it low to the tight end, and he drops it. I would love to do an out route with the player on the left, but I'm not going to be able to. So I'll do it with the
Monarchs. Which one is that? Sarah, don't call me Unc. Sarah, you getting more and more like them, and I don't like that. Oh, you know what? Ash is the only one that stood 10 toes. She ain't conformed to y'all. Oh, ODU? Oh, ODU is tough, bro. Do you remember that game y'all played against Virginia Tech like 2 years ago? I was there. The game went a walk-off? Miraculous. My cameraman broke his ankle, though, because he jumped over the fence and he broke his ankle. Everybody's on the field, and we was in the medic. We was in the medical tent.
Player on the right, but he's struggling to hear me.
UNC or Syracuse? I'll do Syracuse before I do UNC.
I think it went through.
Oh, UNC. Oh, see, okay, never mind, Sarah. I knew Sarah was gonna stand on 10 toes too. Shout out Sarah, because I would have folded. I already folded to y'all and conformed to y'all's ways. But Sarah, she different. Sarah, Ashley, even Maya done changed. Maya changed within like 2 seconds too. She came here talking about Big Back immediately. She was never like us, bro. Or she was never like me. She like y'all. But Sarah, Sarah and Ashley, y'all got my respect.
Drew, he tapped his helmet like he did.
That's
a horrible ball. Not really the good arm strength that we were hoping for. Probably should have lobbed that over. That's going to be an interception, and this crowd is about to erupt. Well, this is probably hopeless, but I'll try to play defense.
Stop.
Can we get around the corner? Just try and slow him down. We're not going to stop him. George.
When did ETN's brother transfer to Georgia? I thought he was on Florida. When did he Wow, he transferred. I didn't even know that. Okay.
Georgia has so many impact players. Okay. There's no limit to that. So all those stars means that's a high-quality player they got. We only got like one on defense.
John, every time I don't even see UNC as UNC no more. I thought it was Onk and I got offended. But nah, Sarah, she cool. Net, relax.
The minimum is 1. We are just simply out.
Sarah bet on me to lose yesterday. You on thin ice, Sarah.
Class in every area. And when you're adding on the home field advantage effects, it gets even more terrifying. Lobbing it in there. Oh, he caught that. Are we sure that's a touchdown? The home field advantage effects are way more intimidating in this game than they ever were in NCAA 14. I mean, you still have the squiggly lines and stuff, but it goes another level. Okay, we know the post route, but they're running 3 high.
What them little flamethrowers mean? Hey, do y'all know if the CPU can bluff their coverage too? I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be garbage in this game, bro.
It doesn't really help me too much. Can we do a slant route for Bo? He doesn't know. It's gonna be a false start. We went too low and tried to do hot routes low in the play clock, which leads to a higher chance of false starts. I'm gonna try to block the running back here.
What? Yo. Did y'all just hear that? He got a false start, making an auto. Man.
Slant route for Bo. He doesn't know. It's going to be a false start. We went too low and tried to do hot routes low in the play clock, which leads to a higher chance of false starts. I'm going to try to block the running back here. Oh, he heard me. He's right next to me. Good. I really want to hit the tight end if possible.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You scared. You jumped. I didn't jump. That was you that jumped. I wasn't even shook. That was you that was shook. So what I'm realizing is, or what I know is, why would you click that? I know Drew, I call him Drew because that's what I call him in real life. Not the expert. He's way more informative when it comes to his videos. Like, you're gonna learn something, it's gonna be knowledge, it's gonna be clean cut, it's gonna be like a project. And then you go to my videos, you gotta turn them around, you gotta turn them off around your family.
Possible, but they're blitzing.
But this is why I like
on a dime, but way off the mark. Do not have the accuracy for my quarterback. Try and scramble, champ. Oh my, I'm terrified. In open field with like 6 Georgia Bulldogs in my face. Oh my gosh, I keep trying to tell my circle button to run a slant, but he won't hear me. I think he finally heard me after like 6 tries. That is how difficult it is to make it happen.
Oh my. Did y'all see that? Y'all didn't see what I just saw. Y'all didn't see what I just saw. Put on the 15. Y'all didn't see what I just saw.
Like 6
look at the O-line.
Tries. That is.
And this O-line ain't even the best. Just look at it.
That's how difficult it is to make it happen.
Now, granted, this defender is supposed to definitely be cutting upfield and getting to the quarterback. But look at the. I ain't mad at that. Like I said, granted, the D lineman was definitely supposed to cut upfield, but I think his angle was slanted, so he ran slanted. And he, that's how the game is coded. But the fact that lineman picked this up, I like this. I am a fan, because in Madden, the linemen would have faced each other and was like, yo, you good? Our quarterback getting sacked, though. We cooling, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. This actually, you know what I'm saying? They picked him up. I'm not going to lie, Drew. Running back was wide open. You could have made something out of that. I'm backseat gaming. I'm out watching Love Island. Get your soft ass out of here. Nigga, you leaving a man's sport to watch Love Island? I knew you wasn't like us. Get out of here, nigga. Bye. Don't and next time, don't announce your departure. We don't care. We do not care. Nigga said, all right, I'm out. Nigga ain't even in the neighborhood like that. This your first day in here. We ain't even jump you like that, bro.
I'll reach up there and try and grab him, but they push it out. But I think you get the idea.
You ain't gonna find no love in the USA. That's why you watching it. Oh, simp ass. Get out, man. Get out. And don't come back.
Here now,
if I see you come back, I'm banning you or I'm timing you out. If I'm having a good day, I'll time you out. But if I'm having a bad day, I'm banning you. Fuck your big back ass then. And your do-rag faded, musty ass nigga. This do-rag ain't faded, and I got 32 more do-rags. And I'm gonna make you a bitch time for me. Get out of here and go watch Love Island, soft ass nigga.
Georgia's gonna stomp us in the simulation too. Yeah, at halftime it's 45-10.
Good God! Yeah, this is bad, Drew. Me personally, I wouldn't go out like this. You know, we did in Road to Glory. We took Hawaii to the bowl. And we took Temple to the Natty. Both of them was, you know what I'm saying? Just saying.
52-60. Oh my gosh, they're going to drop so many on us. So I think it's pretty obvious we have a long way to rebuild if we're getting beat by 60 points. I mean, Georgia's the best team in the country. So
Jesus. Damn. 72-10? Woo.
So that's a good measuring stick for how far you have to go. 8 touchdowns for Carson Beckle.
Yo, is this a fireable offense? 4'11", 91, and 8? That's a fireable offense.
Oh my goodness. But even just playing that game, doing a little bit, getting a couple first downs here and there, it got us to level.
Hey, Dior Obama.
2. I really want to go all in on these quarterbacks, so I'm going to keep spinning here. I'm going to put it in most influential, so my recruiting actions have bigger impact. And I'm also going to go increase weekly recruiting hours for quarterbacks. Originally, I could only spend 50 hours on a specific recruit. If I go over to a different position like running back, he's still capped at the 50 because I do not have the coach ability to bring that up to a higher level. And your coaching abilities can stack with your coordinators. Offensive coordinator, he's an elite recruiter. This is going to be awesome because our recruiting actions have even way bigger effect on
Weezy, we about to watch that one too.
Defensive coordinator has
so I want to watch this one first because this gives me a lot of the information, so I don't have to ask those questions when I'm watching his. Because I'm pretty sure QJB is gonna be a lot more entertaining, just a lot more entertainment, a lot more, you know what I'm saying, beat drops, this, that, you know. Every YouTuber has their style, and Drew, or not the expert, he's informative. You know, he's gonna break down everything. You know, like that.
They're primarily for defensive players. The coaching abilities can stack and have a bigger effect. Now I have a cap of 65 hours I can spend on him each week. So I'm going to get to that level. We're going to DM him.
It's good. It's an hour, so we got number
really
time.
Trying to compete with those top.
We ain't not crazy anyway.
Georgia's number 1. They're the dogs. Keenan Baker's now up to his top 5 schools, and we're still in there barely at number 4. So now it opens up the ability to schedule a visit. And honestly, with the competition we have here, I'd probably try to schedule this as soon as possible. And the benefit for us is we already know his deal breaker.
Let's go,
so if you didn't know his deal breaker, you would have to start doing pitches. Usually you would not want to hard sell him right away. But I already know proximity to home is his deal breaker. It's not shown right here, but that's going to be one of the check marks on the interest tier. Each player has 3 check marks that are hidden behind these question marks. It is slowly revealed the more influence you gain on them. You can sell a player on just one of the interests. He cares about athletic facilities, and I definitely know he cares about proximity to home. So I'm going to try to gamble here on this one and hard sell him. But I also want to try to schedule a visit. This costs 40 later on. Bonuses / negatives that could happen in each game. Like if I schedule a game against FCS, which is the Pandas, shout out UGF, I'm getting no influence for the win here because we're totally expected to win this game. But if I lose this game, it's going to be a massive downgrade for Keenan Baker. If I play a team on my level, there's going to be 2 ticks of influence. But if I beat a team higher ranked than me, like later on in the season here, I'm getting 3 ticks of influence. Find a game that you'll win, yes, but if you're really trying to go for it, I would definitely try to play a higher ranked team. Go in there, try to win the game yourself. And the way this is going, I'm probably going to schedule this for week 9 against Liberty. When you do the visit, you have to choose an activity for them to do. You definitely want this to be one of the check marks. Ideally, you want this to be their deal breaker, though. We already know his deal breaker is proximity to home, and obviously it had the A+ grade, so why would I go anything else? I'm sending him on that. We've spent 40 of the 65 hours this week, so I'm going to try to contact friends and family on top of that to get to that maximum of 65 hours. Always trying to do that on the players that I want more than anyone else. All these actions will stay the same until you change something. So for
picking the game, like, because, you know, that happens so much in real life. Because I remember I wanted to visit with one of the homies to UNLV. I was just an innocent bystander. I just went because he was like, yo, pull up. I was like, all right, cool.
For this fullback, I only have DMing him every week. Basically, it just means he's getting 10 hours a week, and that will stay the same unless I change something or like he locks me out. And because I have no competition for him right now, I'm fine with spending just a little bit on him without going all in. I'm saving the all in for these quarterbacks, which is what I really want here. I'm being uber aggressive on this one position group, obviously. Now, the fourth tier is only increased starting interest from QBs, so that doesn't really help me this season. And I know my second priority is going to be on the offensive line, so I'm going to keep spinning here, and I want to get to tier 2 to have recruiting actions give a bonus to offensive linemen, because I really want to get that 4-star center we were looking at earlier. Whoa, it looks like we're in the lead for this 5-star Logan Wisnowski, though. Kentucky is falling down the list a little bit, though. They're not using their tier 4 pipeline to their advantage. Maybe they're not spending enough points like we are. Maybe they don't have the coaching abilities we do. This would be my first ever 5-star at a 1-star program, so I'd be hype about that, obviously. But of course, Keenan Baker's the one I want with the generational speed, and it looks like it's an incredibly difficult competition. We did the hard sell on him last week, so we get the 5 ticks of influence. So he's definitely responding well to that. And that's going to remain every single time we do it. And we guessed correctly. All 3 of his ideal motivations were exactly what we pitched to him. So he cares about athletic facilities, championship contender, proximity to home. Now, if a player does not have an ideal pitch that you have, you can try to sway him into get to the one you really look for, but I don't use this too often. And in my experience, as long as you know one of the ideal pitches and you pitch that correctly, you're going to be totally fine. If you really want to maximize the pitch, you do want to have all 3 motivations highlighted. The only problem here is what we're pitching him, we have a D and a D minus, so that could probably be leaving some points on the table, but there's not really much I can do with that as a 1-star program. And of course, our pipeline is only level 1 here, so it's not like we're getting a ton of bonuses from that either, whereas Georgia can take a nap with their 5-star pipeline and get massive influence. So I'm fighting for my life for Keenan Baker, and Georgia could probably just get him in their sleep.
A few moments later.
No, Keenan Baker reached his top 3 schools, and we did not make the cut. This is devastating to me. I was going all in on Keenan, but
he was right there.
Saw those top programs. The second they schedule those visits, it's Jover. Keenan Baker, you are a legend. Man, you would have been awesome to play with generational speed like that, but you will not be playing at Kennesaw State. I'll leave you on the board out of respect, though. Now, Logan Wisnowski is my new option here, this 5-star QB. Even though he's down to his top 3, Keenan is still scheduled for a visit against Liberty, so I don't want them to have a competitive visit. You can see it right there. So I'm going to move him to Sam Houston State instead. Still the same risk to reward ratio out here. And Logan cares about proximity to home as well, so that's what I'm going to do. Family visit when you come here. Yep, Keenan Baker committed to Georgia. We knew this would be like an impossible battle. I mean, like, they have the tier 5 pipeline. They've got the proximity to home just similar as us. They're going to win this battle.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This is going to make me hate college teams I've never even cared about before. Georgia's going to be 1. Bama, I don't like Bama like that. Anybody else to take all my players, bro, I'm like, ooh.
10 times out of 10, it's just if they paid attention, and they did pay attention, so I knew this going in that this was going to be pretty difficult. Again, I'll leave him on the board just out.
Yo, I seen that. Why does Oregon have unlimited money? How's that fair? How's that fair? Can somebody please explain how's that fair?
Out of curiosity, see what happens, because I have had some players decommit before, but I'll talk about that more later. I'm sad to see Keenan Baker being a lost cause, but we do get some recruiting points back, so we can spend this elsewhere. Logan Wisnowski, I'm going to do the hard sell on him, and Hometown Hero seems to highlight all 3 of his main interests, so this is perfect for us. Definitely send that. One thing
I still don't like Tom Brady to this day.
Can do to get Logan Wisnowski even better is going to have a complimentary visit by adding Salvador Pujols over right here. You can see complimentary visit, schedule him for Sam Houston State, and then we're going to be locked in on that. In his deal breakers, proximity to home as well, so yeah, definitely going to be adding that there. More upgrades for my head coach, going to be adding it to always recruit.
I know that, but that's
line, so we get increased recruiting hours. I can also schedule a visit for this wide receiver, Dennis Mueller. So we're just going to have...
Listen, I almost called you Jocelyn. Your name is Javelin Joe. I ain't gonna lie, your name is Jocelyn now, Javelin Joe. Jocelyn. On God, if Bama take my players, I'm putting on rookie and I'm scoring 80 points. ASAP. I don't care. Call it what you want. I'm being evil. It's my dynasty. Y'all can get mad all y'all want. I'm taking advantage of that because they gonna steal all my players.
Maximum complimentary visits, and I can even add this fullback also at a complimentary visit. Just stacking all of these as much as I can. You can see these hard sells are working pretty well on Logan Wisnowski now. Getting the 5 tips of influence. Whoa, and there we go. My first ever 5-star at a 1-star school, Logan Wishnowski. It seems like a lot of schools ignored him. Like Kentucky was the only one giving him a chance, but we swooped in and threw way more points at him. Wow, first recruit for Kennesaw State, and this...
Nah, he did more than that. He threw a Hellcat in there. He threw a Hellcat in there. I know Ohio State, if it's LSU taking my stars, I don't mind.
Video is a 5-star QB. Not bad. Oh, and we pair it with the center. And we also get the wide receiver in the same week. It's just kind of a snowball effect. A 5-star and 2 4-stars, right?
Oh, wow. A 5 and 2 4s? They could... Yo! They committed to Kennesaw State over UCF, Florida, Miami, and Georgia? What? That is crazy. Okay.
There. And this is why
I'm big old Drewski.
telling you, you can get blue chip prospects at these lower schools. You just have to have heavy investment early on and kind of know what you're looking for. Now, you'll notice we do not even know Logan's development trait yet. You'll see that when he comes on campus, unless you have a specific coaching ability, but you'll see it when they come to visit. But overall, I don't care what development trait Logan has. He's going to be a great player right away. Obviously, he's a 5-star, and he wasn't a bust either. The number 2 QB in the country is coming to play at Kennesaw State. And we're pairing it with the number 4 center as well. But now at this stage, I probably need to be looking at depth as well. So what I could do is start adding players that already have interest in me. 3 stars on the board, and then eventually I'll go down to 2 and 1 stars. I add out my depth later on. You want to find your key playmakers early, and then switch your focus. At least that's the way I like to do it. I'm not going to be shy here, though. I'm offering scholarships like they're hotcakes out here. Hey, we got that 3-star fullback, too. We've been in an...
What you mean she not lying? Whose side y'all be on? Y'all really don't love me. No, y'all don't love me like that. Y'all don't. Y'all just come here for y'all therapy session, talk shit, and then leave. That's all y'all do. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Y'all come here, talk your little shit. Dick the Chargers suck. The Lakers suck. Y'all drafted Bronny. LeBron about to retire. Herbert mid. All that. And then I just go back to our regular life.
Absolute roll this season. Oh my goodness, we're just really having a great season.
Yo, that beard is... Yo, imagine me with a beard like that. Oh my God, how'd your moms and your grandmas? Sarah, welcome to the neighborhood, Sarah. Hey, we got all types of beverages, assortments of drink. I just thought about it. You invited a avid Chargers hater to our neighborhood? One, whose side are you on? She literally just said the Chargers suck. All right, bro.
4-star free state.
He said it's that toke. It probably is. They probably, what if they face scan YouTubers without our like recognition, and you just see us in the game? That'd be fire. I ain't gonna lie, because you can't really get mad at them. They could just make them look like us.
Caleb Bloom. The only school that offered him was Tennessee, and they did it way too late in the process. And what's nice about these guys, I know his deal breaker is proximity to home, and that's an A+ for him. So I know that's not going to change. He's not going to be a transfer risk for me. So it's a win-win, really. Caleb Bloom will be on this roster for the long haul. Wow,
not gonna lie, any of my players transfer, we blackmail you. I'm leaking every bit of porn you downloaded on these school computers. I'm telling them that you and your mom faked that GoFundMe to get money. And I'm telling them, and we taking your Hellcat back. Oh God. You ain't transferring. This is death row. You stay with us. Either you stay and you die with us, or you go with somebody else and we come kill you.
Had a much better season than I thought. We're going to be making the Conference USA Championship here. We were 8-4 in the regular season. And is at this stage where you can
Okay, so let me ask y'all this question. Are y'all playing y'all's games or simulating y'all's games? Now, whenever I do it for the stream and we do a team builder, I'm going to play every game. The quarter length is going to probably be like 7-8 minutes though. Are y'all playing them or simming them?
Hire new staff. You can see I only
Depends
have
on what?
a D prestige offensive coordinator and a C- defensive coordinator. I'll fire them both. So we'll just totally hit the reset button on them, because usually you can find some better talent. Well, we made the Conference USA Championship and we get to host it. This is sick. No,
like,
I really
okay, so let me ask y'all a question. For the people that's saying both, why not play all the games? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. You gonna sim that one game that's against the 100th ranked team and lose and be mad. I might play every game, or at least get into it and just sim. Like I'm a load into it and then do the key moments. I think I'm gonna do key moments at the bare minimum. I'm not gonna sim a game though. No, bro. I'm telling you. Watch. That's realistic. I don't want nothing realistic. I want to win. What type of loser mentality is that, Ty? I want to win. I want to win 100 games in a row. How do you think I'm going to take Bishop Sycamore to a 5-star school? Not by losing.
Show off one of the visits, but it didn't seem like we had any players.
You think the Kia boy is going to allow you to have that losing mentality as our running back? Huh? Our running back spot is open, boys. Running back spot is open. Anybody want to play running back for the Kia boys? Let me know.
Visiting in any big
Can't have that
games,
mentality.
and they committed before we needed to show the visit. You'll see the difference here. Like, now that we're at home, we're totally calm. It's not a pack.
The Chargers never did what? Win that many games? Of course. 3 games a year. What conference you gonna be in? The American? I feel like every conference got 3 ranked games at the minimum, and then you got your bowl game. That's 4. Hey, y'all gonna have some loser ass schools, bro. I hope I play all in my franchise, man. Cause, good God, 3 games a year, man. You gonna pay $80 to play 3 games a year, man. I hope your game stop. I ain't gonna wish that on you. That's bad. But I do hope your top 2 players on offense and defense transfer because of that mentality.
Stadium at all, and
I would.
Kennesaw State has like the lowest maximum attendance you can possibly have in this game, which I think they max out at like 8,000 or something. Only playing a couple of moments here. We find ourselves down by 10. This is less than ideal, but I'll see if I can try and get us in a better position here.
Of course.
And what I'm going to do here,
I'm going to do no money spent as well. No money spent is going to go back on the main channel this year. I just didn't feel like doing it for Madden this year on the main channel, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. It would have led, I already said, it would have led to me pumping out trash ass, garbage ass videos. Not gonna lie to you, because it would have just been a repeat of the 2 years before. But I had more fun. I had way more fun streaming it. Way more fun.
Here is switch my coaching adjustments. There's 2 types of no huddles. You can go the normal no huddle, but what we're gonna be doing here is the turbo. But
what keeps DL on her? A lot of y'all are DL in the chat. Keeps DL on her heels if ball is snapped quickly. Con fatigues offense the fastest.
This is just the fastest way to get down the field. So if I'm doing levels concept,
that's tough. I didn't even see that. I didn't see that time. That's tough. Projected college football playoff bracket. That's tough.
It's going to be the same every time, but I can hot route and stuff, of course.
Who just followed me? Vanilla Links. Why you follow me? Like, what was the reason you followed me? I just want to know. What's good, Jersey? I just want to know. Like, just in like 5 words, maybe like 6 words. Just give me a sentence, a word maybe. Just why you following me?
He's going to drop this short, running back in stride. Look at this space for him. Way downfield, getting out of bounds.
Western Kentucky, this is a very bad bowl game. Not gonna lie.
And now we're in turbo, so we're going to continue to run up the field. We can hit the turbo play, and it's going to remain the same. So the benefit of this is you want to be hiking this ball early on. And we're just
hey, Jersey, it might have more than that. The only problem is you're going to have people in multiple streams at one time. I ain't gonna lie to you, you're going to have people watching streams with like one up here, one down here. Like, you're going to have a multi-stream going. Yeah, you know, if they put drops on, boy, them servers gonna be cooked. You never beat them. You about to lose. 9 years. You glitching. How you follow me for 9 years and this the first time you said something? I should ban you.
I'm just going to take off with Bryson here, the QB. Look at this spacing for him.
9 years is
Defense
crazy.
was caught
That's
off their
insane.
heels. Out of bounds again. So if you're running
9
turbo,
years, bro?
you're really going to have the defense.
9 years? 20 what? $17? Oh my God. Holy shit. Our balls ain't even dropped in, bro. Damn. Now I feel like I'm old as fuck, man. Why you put that in there, bro? I'm removing everybody's follow age. Now I feel like I'm 60. Watch somebody be like, you are. Taco change your name, bro. Change your name. I'm not saying all that, bro. Taco. That's it. I'm not calling you all. Why would you even make that the end of your name? Taco Exponential. What is you doing? Just like I'm saying taco, but why you put X exist? Is that even a word? Oh.
Not able to adjust quickly, like they were not even fully set there. I'm going to be able to roll out to the corner. Can we get around this defensive end? Yes, we can. Touchdown. 3-play touchdown drive.
Wait. That's crazy, bro. 9 years, man. Oh my God, dude. That's why I say, bro, I'm so blessed to be able to be doing this for like this long. And I don't think I realized that. I stumbled upon, I always know I've been making people laugh and like making jokes and all that stuff, but I don't know how. What's good, B? Blessed Unk. Madden 16? Yeah, that was replacement year. That was replacement, yeah. Exosential. His name is Taco, bro. I'm not, think about me trying to say that word if I do it like if I do shots and stuff during the stream, man, I'm gonna mess around and say something that's gonna get me banned, bro. Yeah. This is Drew's video. I'm watching this first and then I'm watching QJB's because this one is gonna give me all the information I need to watch QJB's video. And then also we're gonna get more videos tomorrow, and then there's a stream this weekend. Fire. And then we get the game Monday.
Game is over. They're up by way too much, but it's totally fine. I'll show you the trophy presentation here anyways. I have seen like 2 or 3 different ones for the Conference USA specifically, because I did a longer Kennesaw State rebuild in a different video that you'll see later on. But the fact that we made the Conference USA Championship in year 1 is pretty sick. Ooh, another 4-star. Another guy who slipped through the cracks. It's a common theme. It's pretty much the meta in this game. Shedeur Sanders wins Heisman Trophy this year.
That don't look nothing like Shedeur. All they made was the nigga's lips is big, and that's it. That do not look like Shedeur. Bro. Am I tripping? Does this look like Shedeur? I mean, I guess ish. What's good, Snows? What's up, my boy? 8 months. You starting the show? You gonna pop anytime soon? I guess it kind of looks like him. His lips is humongous, bro. B-So, why is that one? Why is the sound of him different?
Vic Daddy.
I'm not your daddy. I'm never coming home. I'm never bringing the milk home. Your mom will never see me again. And if she puts you on child support, I'm moving to Mexico.
Year 37.
I'm changing my name to Salvador.
100 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, 8 picks. I imagine this game loves Colorado. And when we got to the Bahamas Bowl, that's kind of nice against Arkansas State. So now that we're in this bowl week, I can look to hire my coordinators. Before you make a decision, though, I would definitely take a look at their trees. Now, this guy is a scheme guru, architect, and a motivator. So he doesn't have anything on the recruiting, but Drew Howell, like, architect is a very valuable tree in my eyes. It's one of the level 2 ones. It's one of the hybrid trees, too, so you need to have motivator and tactician to have it. Now, you're not able to investigate further what they have here. You're going to have to hire them to know specifically what they have under these trees. But I know for a fact architect is really good. Scheme guru is very good as well. And motivator would be nice because I've not gone down that path yet. And I've had Drew Howell in a rebuild before, so I know he's pretty dang playing good. Jason Lewis is probably lower on the list, but he does have elite recruiter. That could be beneficial to us, but the F prestige is not too good. The list, but he does.
Who uncle is this?
Have elite recruiter. That could be beneficial to us, but the F prestige.
How do I look like a Felipe? Yo, this dude looks 64 and 14 at the same time. And why is his name Jason Lewis? This is, yo, B, this is beyond weak. Why does this nigga got so much gray hair? This one of them old young niggas, bro. He has an F prestige?
Prestige is not too good. Chuck Sims seems to be...
OMG, they face scanned you. Look, it's... Bro. Y'all... He looks like you. That's big. I'm not gonna lie to you, B. If this is the corner they cut, I ain't upset either. You're right.
Mainly a motivator. You can see
Gotta
by
pick
the
and choose my
little
battles.
skill graph thing in the middle, pointing heavily over there. I think overall what I'm going to value most here is probably going to be Drew Howell. Just being in the architect tree alone is something that I really value, so I'm going to try and offer him and see if he's interested. There's no guarantees here, though. He is being courted by Minnesota and Louisiana Tech. I'm going to go Dom Campanero because he's got way more motivator than we have currently, so I think that could be valuable to me. Bro. Just trying to be more well-rounded as a coaching staff. Now, also, you can look at the coaching carousel. Of course,
I ain't gonna lie to you, B. This might be the closest to flawless, though. So far, this is only one season, and he didn't even show everything that goes on. Like, this is amazing.
Of course, if I wanted to move on to a new job, I do have offers right here, and these will be flexible as we continue on. I can be the defensive coordinator at Arkansas, offensive coordinator at Michigan State. These are not the only offers. More will pop up.
So I have a question. Does anybody, of course nobody knows. I wonder if you go be an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator, so you can literally like go be a D coordinator and then work your way up through the ranks and become coach. Wow. Wow. So if you didn't care about your school, you could just like, if you cared about being an actual coach, this is hard. You know what? I might do that. I might do that. Let me write that down. That's a good fucking idea. To like be an actual coach and not try to build the school. Good job, Vic. Yo, my pen ain't working. Because think about it. Let's say I started at the worst school. Go be a defensive coordinator. We lose a bunch of games. We give up a bunch of points. I get demoted back somewhere else. Like, bro, no. This is for video stuff. This is for video stuff. I'm not. No. This would be like full season videos that I do for this. Kia Boys ain't going nowhere. That's the streams. That's stream and second channel stuff. Yeah. The final goal will be being a head coach of the #1 team and winning the national championship like 3 or 4 times, like making a dynasty. The final goal will be 3-peating. How about that? Put that down to you don't want right now, yo. You don't want. Because when you 3-peat, that's a dynasty.
Next week, all job openings, and you can see which ones are potentially about to be opening up. Like you said, I'm not getting much interest from Auburn, but one of those top candidates will be the new head coach over there. So it could be the Florida head coach could move over, it could be the Liberty coach or the Kentucky coach. And then you'll see next week that one of those positions will now be open. So if that does factor into my decision, I could wait to sign someplace. But for this one, I want to stay at Kennesaw State. Now we're at the early national signing day. Most players have verbally committed at this point, but you can see we're still recruiting a lot of players. You can see I felt like we've had a pretty good recruiting class this year, but we've only landed 6.
If you like recruited somebody like that 100 speed guy and he came to your school and you left, that happens in real life all the time though. I'll never forget one of the homies was in my chat. He was like, yo, I can't wait to go here. Or no, it was a YouTube comment or something. I don't know. It was like 3 or 4 years ago. He gets there and the coach leaves. Crazy. Like, the coach left, I think, and it was one of the coordinators and his position coach left. Like, all them dudes left. And I'm like, well, that's the reason you went there, bro.
6 players at this point, so we're down at number.
I'm glad they show the actual, like, where you're at. But K-State getting a 5-star is insane. I wouldn't even think they would get a 5-star anytime soon. Sorry. Do I have the game early? Yeah. If you sub with Twitch Prime, I'll show you the game.
Number 86, but honestly for us, I think we're doing awesome, so I'm not really stressed about it. To have a high profile recruiting class, of course, you'd have to be
landing. They got 28. Oh my God. See? You see what I'm saying? Georgia's not even ranked. Yo, Georgia's not even ranked. Wait a minute. They're not even ranked, and these niggas have 7 5-stars. No, Ty, this is not recruiting class. Look at the numbers beside. Look. We did. Ah, damn, John. Okay, all right. We got to be PG-13, guys. Hi, welcome to my stream. We do not do anything of the sort here. I can't even do that no more. Fuck, we're gonna get packed up. We're gonna get packed up so fucking man. Yo, all right, I'm sorry, man. We're gonna get packed up so fucking fast, man. No, chill, because I'm recording, chill. But they have 7 5-stars, 19 4-stars. Ohio State is just barely above the thing. Barely getting it. USC has no, Todd, this is their ranking. Look, because Michigan, I want to say won it last year, but look, this is their ranking. This right here is the here, let me show you. I move my face over. This is the recruiting ranking. You see? That's the difference. But this number beside them is, see, LSU ain't even ranked no more. Y'all suck.
A ton of players, like Texas right here has landed 24 stars, and Georgia's landed 7 5-stars. Even landing 1 5-star is a miracle down here for us.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. No 2 stars and 1 stars though, but he got a 5-star, 4 4-stars, and 1 3-star. That's tough. I'd rather build it this way than build a bunch of 1 and 2 stars.
So we'll just take what we can get at this point, and you can improve your ambitions later on. You can go in these rebuilds. You can see our grades have changed throughout the season though. Like, because we had a good year and won 8 games, our championship contender went up to a B. That sounds pretty high, but that's because of the 12-team college football playoff. And if we won the Conference USA championship, we would have had a much higher chance of sneaking.
I mean, but think about it, B. When you have to compete against Bama and Georgia and all of them, you got to just go hard on like 5 to 10 players. You can't spread it out to 20 players, because if you do, you're going to just get a bunch of 1 and 2 stars. So I'd rather get 6 or 7 4-stars every year and just keep on doing it that way. But also, it's not like Madden where they're going to stay on your team for 7 or 8 years. You only got them for 4, and they might just transfer. Yo, any of my dudes that transfer, we still in that Hellcat back. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I'm going to be petty. You transfer, I will go into the roster and make you a 0 overall. I'm not playing. Don't leave this program. Yeah, I'm doing that. Anybody that transfer, 0 overall.
Sneaking in. It looks
0
like
overall.
App State is going to sneak in there because they probably won their conference championship.
What? Wait, guys. Okay, so I am new to the college football play. I know college football. I know all the rules. I'm new to the bracket, though. Is it not the top 12 teams? Because USC is in here, and it's not even ranked. No, it's not. Look. Texas Tech is 4th. App State is 18. North Carolina not even ranked. They have 4 losses. Like, what? How does it? All right, because somebody, like, in the simplest of terms, can somebody explain this? But I'm saying, why is Texas Tech 4th? They won their conference. 5 conference champions plus 7. But okay, the 12 participating teams will be the 5 conference championships, ranked highest by the plus the next 7 highest. The ranking of the teams will continue to be done by okay. So it's the Power 5. Got it. So the Power 5. Okay. For those that are there, because I know some people that might not be typing there because they might be as lost as I was. The Power 5 conferences are these 5 right here. ACC, Big 10, Big 12, well, obviously Pac-12 they lost all theirs pretty much. Pac-12 is kind of non-existent right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the SEC, but SEC is gonna get a lot of these teams because of the where is it at? There's not even an SEC team in here. Oh no, Bama, my bad. The Cotton Bowl. Or is that Sugar? Is this Sugar or Cotton? Because Rose Bowl is I know Rose Bowl is like Michigan, Ohio State type shit. But why is this Tostinos or Doritos? I got to do a lot more studying when it comes to this, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I think I'm gonna watch college football way more this year. I'm gonna be at a conference, not a conference. I'm gonna be at a college game. I'm gonna try every weekend this year. Rose, Cotton, Orange, and Sugar. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be at a college game every week this season, as well as an NFL game. It's gonna be a very when I say it's a very busy season, bro. This is that like balls to the wall, let your nuts hang Vic type year for me. Because this is that mix between traveling, vlogging, and gaming that I've been waiting for. So,
looking at the sim stats,
who just follow? Why you follow me? I gotta stop being on HOTS. My bad. I should start saying welcome to the stream. Hey Dan, that was a good first time chat, Dan. Welcome to the streams, man. Thank you, bro. Usually the first time people chat, they call me big back, ugly. They call me V Diddy. They say they eat booty, all that stuff. Your first time chat was actually informative and instructive. You are welcome back anytime, buddy. Matter of fact, you can put me on your roster. Not like that. Not like that. On the game. 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 On the game.
Dylan Gabriel had 4,000 passing yards, 44 touchdowns, 9 picks. And then rushing stats, it looks like there's only a handful of 1,000-yard rushers, 13 touchdowns.
What's good, Diesel?
Leading rushing touchdown leader. I had a 17.
I do need a 6th man. What?
Touchdown receiver though, so a ton of 1,000-yard receivers. I guess more teams throw the ball in this game. Leading tackler had 95 tackles. Leading sack leader had 8 sacks. Most interceptions was 6. 8 deflections was the most. 4 forced fumbles. Only 3 block kicks the entire year. 1 safety. Only 6 defensive touchdowns. That seems low. Quite a few kick returns for a touchdown. Not too many punt returns for touchdowns. And that's just me quickly scrolling through it. You can look at the records national. You can look at it at your conference level. So you can see in Conference USA, Case Keenum has that 19,000 passing yards, which is also at the national level. So like, yeah, good luck in Conference USA.
Case Keenum has the most passing yards in history? What? I knew he was nice. I knew Case Keenum was nice at Houston. I already knew it. But almost 20,000 passing yards in college is fucking crazy. Dude, do y'all not understand how many passing yards a game that is? Oh my, like they didn't take, it's not hard. Yeah, okay. Okay. 5K. Todd, you don't know math? That's 5K. I mean, technically, RJ, that's why they made it to the league, but still, you know, you still got to be good. What clip is this? That's why I went wrong. That's why that clip ain't even work. Hating ass nigga.
Say to break that. D'Angelo Williams.
D'Angelo, bro, what? D'Angelo Williams. Wow.
That's cool to see the actual names here. Devin Singletary. Do dig that.
That's 1,500 yards a year. Yeah, the thing is, if he played 5 years, he didn't play a full 5 years. Let me see. Yeah, this video was 40 minutes long, and we're already... Here, we can do the college stats. He played a total of 13. He only played 3 games in that 1 year. That don't really count. He played 3 games, and he really just had 3 seasons of... No, this is good. Yo! He almost threw for 6,000 yards. How does nobody talk about this? He almost had 6,000 yards in this. Yo, this is great. Yo. What? Do y'all not? Bruh. This is a road to glory player. He had 40. Patrick Mahomes who? Mahomes who? What? What? And he got drafted in the 7th round. How? How? At least that's what I think is it. Wow. Let me make sure I got that right. Hold on. Ranked first nationally. He went undrafted. Never mind. He was undrafted. Undrafted. He had, bro. This makes no sense, man. I know in 13 games. What is? Wait a minute. Let me see something. My bad, y'all. We got off track from this video. Shout out big old Drewski. 5671, which is this one, divided by 13 games. That makes no sense. This nigga threw for 436 a game. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Though that's some good detail. Kennesaw State, it looks like they're transferring over their FCS records. I'm curious in Team Builder, will we be able to start from 0 for those? Because that'd be fun to like have a bunch of records be set in year 1 and then continue those over. I am too curious though. I got to look at the Bahamas Bowl presentation. In the rain for this one too. We actually have fans.
Head ass. I'm sorry. My bad, John. Intrusive.
Let's go. The little graphics that pop up in between are so sick. Well, we got whooped in this game too. We were probably
damn,
not
Drew, fight back.
We tried.
You ain't won a game in this. You ain't won a game in the video, Drew. Come on, Drew.
Presentation. Oh, I didn't see any trophy for the Bahamas Bowl there. Maybe they don't.
Wait, Rock, you went to Kennesaw State? What years?
An obvious one or something. Not sure, but that's what we got there. Looks
What
like
years?
we signed both of those coordinators that I was hoping to. Stu Howell and Don Campanaro joined the team, and now I can look more at
ODU.
actual
Oh, you definitely
architect
said that.
abilities.
I'm
Oh,
what years though? What years at
with
ODU?
Ohio State, but the top 4 is there: Ohio State, Clemson, Oregon, and USC. So that's a pretty strong group. Now it's USC, Clemson in the championship game.
12 to 16. Oh, so no. Wait a minute. You know, him? Hold on, let me see something. When he go to ODU, let me see. He went to ODU. He got You know Rashad? You know what this is? Hold on, let me see. This guy? You might know him off a number if anything. Oh yeah. I also do a video with him. He got signed to some other. He got signed to some other team. Also do a video. We still gotta do it though. But yeah. That's how that. And then I know you don't know about Matt because Matt got there. I think like in 2022, 2021. So I know you know.
Clemson takes it all, 48-42 in the national championship game. Looks like we had a pretty good season because now it moved us to 1.5 stars for Kennesaw State because we won 8 games. And we can see here on my school update is I have quite a few players at a risk of transfer.
Listen here, Dr. Johnson. You leave this school, you're leaving without a leg. I promise you. I'm telling you. I'm not. You leave. Your overall is going to 0. I promise you.
And now we're at the players leaving stage, so they're
serious,
pretty much gone. But I do have a persuasion chance to bring them back. So this Jordan Miles guy, I have a very low chance, but I'll try to ask him anyway. Playing style for him is an F. That's probably due because we didn't get enough stats in that category for him. I'll try to persuade him, but that's going to fail. I assume it's going to fail for all of them. For him, it seems like we got a D+. Oh, we did get him back. That is success. Same thing for this guy. He wanted pro potential, and that's going to fail. We have reached off-season recruiting, which is when the transfer portal opens up. So I'm sure a lot of people are curious.
This is what I want to see right here. Yo, you know what's crazy, Rock? Taylor Heineke is so fucking tiny. It's crazy. I mean, he's a quarterback, so I get it. But I remember I was standing beside this dude, and I did not even know that was him. Like, I'm a big dude. But I'm standing beside him. We just talking about the game. Because I was talking about him about his shoes. Because he had the Travis's, like, the day they came out. It was crazy. Or like the week or the month they came out. The Travis Scott low ones. The brown ones.
Works. Now I can still recruit these high school players I've not fully committed yet. And now you see we have 600 hours. That is for 2 reasons. We've become a better program, so we have more resources available. And also it's the off season, so you're not scheduling games or anything. But now if we look at the transfer portal, same thing. We have a recommended tab. And the thing with transfer...
Yeah, I'm stealing everybody's players. Transfer oh. He's in their top 3? Wow. You short. No. Taylor Heineke is a small guy. Like, it's crazy. Like he's built, but he's not like, oh, you know? But it was that game, it was a walk-off game against Virginia Tech. And that was y'all's first, I think, was Virginia Tech, right? I don't know. That was y'all's first time beating a team like that. I forget the exact words. But that was our first time beating a team like that, I guess. I don't know.
These players have their star rating adjusted, so the rating is now directly tied to their overall. So like a 4-star is going to be pretty dang good. We're number 3 on this corner's board, so I might as well take a chance. He's only caring about play style. Not often you get 4 stars in the transfer portal, you know, especially at my level. So I'll take what I can get. I will say the transfer portal does move pretty quickly, so you don't have time to really cast a wide net. You need to be selective right away if you want these players. I'm sure people are curious, why have I not looked at 2 and 1 stars yet? So I'll take a look at a couple of them here. There's only one 5-star
I'm not concerned why we don't want these bums on our team, bro.
Prospect in the transfer portal, Jaden Ott. He's from Cal, actually, so he definitely wants to play for a good coach. We need at least a B- coach prestige there. We're not going to get him. Now, you can look at the transfers here. Junkies Hardaway, not worry about scouting him. I know he's going to be a pretty good player at 4-star here, and we're trying to schedule this visit right away. We're already in his top 3. Let's not mess around. Get him that early visit. We see his deal breaker is playing style, so let's just throw that right away. Knowing that right off the bat is going to be massive for us. We're going to have him attend practice. Only about 11 players from the transfer portal that I'm potentially going for.
I mean, the thing about it though is it's so much more plays that are being called in games now. Like before, it was like, all right, let's use the entire play clock. Let's make this game, hard nosed. Now they run like 16 plays every drive, so it's gonna get broken. It's gonna keep getting broken. Just like yards is gonna keep getting broken.
I really want to.
John Queese? Who is John Queese? I ain't gonna lie to you, B. I'm going after that. Well, you can't see their stats until you fully scout them.
Scout these lower level ones so I can.
This ain't even my school, Will. I ain't even go to school. So you can't come in my school unless it's LSU. Then I will block you.
Can have a better idea of which one's the target. 93 strength. I think that guy's actually pretty solid, especially for a 2-star. I mean, his overall's probably lower, but it should be pretty easy to get. I'll offer him a scholarship. Ooh, workhorse downhill. Those are very good abilities. Could be sitting quite a bit at this guy. Javius Bond. So we could pair this with the power back. I'm going to go.
Yeah, these names are crazy. Are these real people? I mean, it's obviously real people. But these are some crazy. What do y'all parents be naming y'all, bro? Like I know somebody in my stream name is Jaquaque. I already know it. Somebody in here that's watched my stream or that stopped by, his name is Jaquaque. Either Jaquaque or either Jaquaque. And I ain't gonna lie to you, if you know somebody with this name, I know they bad. I know somebody in her name was little man. If you got two names, it's the same thing, you a bad kid, bro. Man, John, or Roro. Like, you a bad kid, bro. They had to say it twice.
And on this guy too, because I feel like utilizing the transfer portal could be big time. You'll noticing a lot of these transfers are not like busts and gyms though. I think their overalls are usually more set in stone. I'm always gonna lob these guys a scholarship because I don't think it'll hurt. I don't think I've ever gone over the scholarship limit, so I don't.
Oh no, Willis, I'm not Willis Dick for the. I'm sorry. I'm not specifically choosing one college to just rebuild. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to play with every college. Like, I don't want to just focus on one college. The thing about it is the video is going to get longer, though. I will say that. The videos are going to, instead of being 10 to 15 minutes, these videos are going to start getting 30 minutes long. So, Mia Khalifa? Oh. I thought this nigga's name was Mia Khalifa 23. I was about to say, she's not fucking you, bro. Ain't she, like, married or something?
Doing this.
Imagine wife in the community thought.
Workhorse downhill.
And she got hella. Never mind. Never mind.
Head first, balanced, armbar are all abilities that I love to see in power backs. Oh, but we're making big gains on this 4-star corner. And these like final couple of weeks, I also just start to load up the board with guys that are highly interested in my team. Like these tight ends have no offers at all, so we might be able to sneak in and steal them right at the end of the year. He's a Jim blocking one. Vernon Vincent, you're gonna get.
Vernon Vincent look like a good kid, man. He welcome in my program. And Maya, get out. We was doing just fine before you got here. You know what? Ashley came in here, said, hey, Vic, how you doing? I made it. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you streaming. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing with your stream. All right, I'll be right back. You know, X, Y, Z. The first thing you say is big back.
Get some fat offers here at the end of the year. Another 3-star right guard coming in. Another 3-star center. We got a transfer portal running back.
Ugh, that nigga ugly. Jesus, man. What did y'all parents be? I ain't gonna lie to you. Some people shouldn't have kids. Hey, what's good with you, Maya? You good? Welcome. What's good? I'm great. You know, it's almost Friday. You know, I'm great.
Oh, but Hardaway, we did not end up getting him. He goes to South Carolina, and I really pushed to try and get that 4-star corner in the portal. Javius Bond looks like a very quick and good player. And now at National Signing Day, this is what you got. This is your recruiting class. Everyone hard commits somewhere.
Why didn't that always come back when... yeah. This shit never fails, bro. I just said this, Net 8 talked in 45 minutes.
Now that we're fully through the season, all right, we jumped up all the way to the 40th ranked class. Crazy. 14 total prospects committed.
Honey hot, I ain't gonna lie to you, Will. I'm gonna go get some honey lemon pepper wings.
Like I told you, around 15 is my usual number. We got 1 5-star, 4 4-star.
You good, Domar? You straight?
9 3-stars, nothing below that. So I probably could have gotten more depth if I added way more 2 and 1-stars to my board at the end. But I'm totally fine with like getting higher quality players here in year 1, and then you fill up the depth as you go. But I just want to show you that it is possible to get 5 and 4 stars even at a 1-star school. You just have to be locked in and know what to do. Jaden Ott went to Oregon, it looks like. So that's a big swing for them. And now we're at position changes. So when we have some athletes, we can really switch them around here. And the way you do it is you sort by athlete. Here we only have one of them. His tendency is agile, so I'm assuming he's an offensive lineman. But it says he can also play defensive line. So he has 90 strength, 78 speed, which would be amazing for an offensive lineman. His run block is pretty low at 63. Pass block is 65. Tackling 84. Finesse moves 79. So yes, he is a better defensive player. And this will tell you he's going to be number one at the right end position, and we only have 2 players on roster right there, so we definitely need some help. So we'll put him over there. So Logan is going to be our day 1 starter at quarterback. We can't look at his player card yet until after position changes, but we know he's a 78.
Mia Khalifa, this is the full game.
Overall now, which is very high. Oh, we did end up getting Khalifa Keith. I know he had the playing time deal breaker, but he still comes here. That's pretty cool. And we also got Javius Bond, who is a better player at 79. So I'm glad we got him too. And Julius Otis is 69 overall. Nice. And now we actually have a fullback on roster. Ooh, Dennis Moeller is pretty good. 74 overall. He's definitely going to be playing right away. He's way more talented than most guys.
He got 97. My bad. He got 97 speed. I'm running nothing but streaks. Who said white men couldn't run and jump? Huh? He faster than everybody on the team.
On this roster. How about these freshmen I added at the last second? They're
Who made
kind
that
of forgettable at 66 and 65. And the center I got is pretty solid, 74 overall. I can't wait to see what their development traits are. We'll see that here in a moment. Jeremiah Burgess is 71 overall, so honestly a pretty good freshman. And it seems like we needed a ton of help at that position. You see, I pretty much ignored the defensive side of the ball. So if I continue this rebuild, I would focus on that in the future. Tony Francisco, 75 overall. He was the 4-star, so that's big for us that he's a good player. Caleb Bloom, 73 overall. That's going to be a nice addition as well. But that's all the position changes I really want to do at this moment. You see, at the end of the season, we get a massive boost in our head coach because we signed a recruiting class, got all those players in, and now we got some training results for players too. It looks like some players did not upgrade in their overall and other players did. Now, I wish I could have seen what their overall was before they went up, because otherwise I really have to.
My name is Miami Cliff. Your name is Mia Khalifa. Either you gonna like it or you gonna love it. All right?
No idea. We don't have any of our transfer portal players in this training results, so they were not able to train with us, I suppose. The cutting stage is basically just encouraging players to transfer now. Now we have 92 players on the roster. We need to get down to 85. You can do this as simply as, like, I like to target players who are too low of an overall because they're not going to
come out of what? My school? I didn't go to college. You talking to me? Man, Maya know I be playing with her. Her head just, she got a big ass head though. I ain't gonna lie to you. And GTA.
going to contribute anyways, especially if they're seniors.
And stop putting capitals in front of my name with all the B's. Just say Big Back Berry. You ain't got to put all the extra emphasis.
But you can't make freshmen that you just got in here to transfer. It is at this stage where you can have your custom comp.
Because if you base off your character in GTA, that shit is massive. I'm just saying, my head little in GTA, so I know my head little in real life. I can't speak the same for everybody else.
Preferences change again. You can do it at the
Big Back Bald Berry. Big Back One Ball Berry. In high school, DJ Humphries, he plays for the Cardinals. DJ Humphries, he was like number 1, I think. Let me see. And that nigga was a goofball. He was in my Spanish class. Let me just cheat off my papers. Okay. He graduated, I think, 2 years before me. Yeah, number 5. Who's number 5? Your head, that girl head is humongous. Yeah, Mallard Creek, my school. He was 1, and then 5. Who else did this class? Oh, I can't see it. But yeah, he was freakish.
the beginning of Dynasty as well, but I just didn't focus on it there. I'm going to leave them all the same here, though, but you have a lot of flexibility with that. But now we got a recruiting class in. I think this is when Tactician really starts to get better, so I'm going to purchase this and show you what's in here. So you get direct ratings boost in this tree. You can kind of think about how the offensive and defensive coordinators used to work in NCAA 14. We get immediate boost to throw on the run, change of direction, throw under pressure, break sack, spin, juke, ball carrier vision, short and medium accuracy. So all of these are tremendously valuable, and I want my quarterback to be great from the get-go, so I'm going to go straight to tier 4 here. And I also want to have a strong offensive line, so I'm going to spin all the way in the top in this tier as well. And you can see these are already going to have direct overall boost for our players. So Victionary is a 78 overall, but with these tactician boosts, he's boosting up 4 overall points up to 82. And this is stacking with my coordinators as well, so there's just massive boosts. But Victionary, he's got the star development trait.
You said massive boobs.
That's awesome. And 5 stars is just crazy to see at Kennesaw State, but we've done it, and we can see his potential for his throw power.
Why he look so old in the face? This dude, can I see his birth certificate? He don't look like he's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He don't look like he in that age range. He look like he is 32 with a 401k and life insurance.
Is extremely high, so that is cool to see. Man, I love this game because there's so many fun recruits you get all the time, and they're all so different. Like, some players have different skill caps. You'll see here his maximum potential for accuracy is only 9.
You know, I realized I was getting old, bro. They planned on our little 10-year anniversary for high school, dude. And they was like, "Are you going?" I said, "What do I look like going to that?" I feel like anybody that goes to that, y'all don't have nothing else to do with y'all life. Like, what's the people I know from high school I still talk to them. It's not that hard, especially in this day and age of social media. It's not that hard. I'm not going to a college thing, not college. I'm not going to the reunion to see everybody for 13. Why is you doing birthday and age? You federal.
The 10 ticks. So it's still pretty high, but he could have elite arm strength by the end of his career.
I'm about to free net in a minute. I'm about to free net. Keep talking crazy. Say one more big backs. Say one more big back. I'm letting him free.
And his IQ could be pretty high as well.
Net my crash out.
Now he's going to be a household name here, and he's not going to transfer out because that proximity to home is not going to change. So we got ourselves the quarterback of the future in Logan Victionary. And he's coming in with abilities right from the get-go. He's just that talented. Off-platform, sleight-of-hand, extender, pull-down, mobile dead-eye. He should be a quality player. Now, you can change his name if you want to. You can change his position, and you can make him a left or right-handed quarterback. Can't change his number, unfortunately.
You can change his thing.
Style. You can edit his gear if you want to, and you can change his physique. So I wish I could change his number, but you can do the height and weight, arm size, that kind of thing. You can't change the face.
You can make him tall. Okay.
But that's because they have such unique, like, AI-driven faces in here. So
way to mess it up, Nat.
Player is going to look different, which I think is pretty cool to see. Khalifa Keith, he's only impact for his development trait. Oh, but he has some pretty high potential at a lot of things, except for his catching. But quickness.
What is the third string tag? What is it? What's my third string tag? BBC. Cause I'm a big back creator.
Hands and power. Oh my goodness, he could be a beast if you have the right coaching to get him improving. What about Javius Bond? He's got impact development, play styles A, so that could change if we're not careful. Elusiveness could go up. You could see these upgrade multiple things, and they upgrade themselves. You cannot actively upgrade it, but it could reach maximum speed too. Great transfer for us. If he improves his attributes a little bit, he could be unlocking more physical abilities as well, which would be awesome to see. Darren Hyde does have that star development trait. He has no deal breaker, so I don't think he's going to transfer.
Why all these dudes got full-blown beards?
Out at least
where
right
my
now.
beard
Doesn't
at?
Have that super high potential, so that's something to weigh in your options, but he's very low at like IQ and route running right now, so he's a little bit of a liability. So 66 overall with the talent above him, you probably want to look to redshirt him. Impact for Julius Otis as well. Gotta love fullbacks, even though he does not have high potential with how low these skill caps are. So he's not going to improve his overall very much because of that alone, unless you had certain coaching abilities to unlock it even further. What about Dennis? He's got impact. He doesn't have tremendous potential. Like, he's already hit his quickness. He's not going to get any faster unless you have the coaching abilities to unlock those.
RC, what do you mean what? We love it's just big back content. You put content in there twice though. You said we love the big back content, Vic. Why you stuttering?
skill caps, but he can improve his hands and route running and his power and IQ as well. Salvador has the impact dev trait as well. He's that center we got, and oh wow, he has significantly limited potential, unfortunately. So he's going to hit his overall cap quickly. He'll still be a good player.
This nigga looks soft. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want him as my center. He looks soft.
He's already a high overall right from the get-go, 74, but with the coaching bonuses is up to 78. So you can see how strong the tactician one is. So if you're trying to win right away, you might want to look to do that. It's always fun to see what players end up having, because you really don't know what their skill caps are until you look at it, or their development trait, unless you have a specific ability. Now I'm going to go back to my custom schedules and do the FCS Southeast Pandas, because I got to play against my own team. I want to get Wishnowski on the field.
Yo, net spitting. Net spitting. Net spit. Y'all see this? Y'all see him running down on Maya? You see it?
I want to see him in action.
You see
wow,
it?
Our overall jumped to 82. That is a massive jump.
Yo, they went from a 7 to 82 in one season. That's
quality
crazy.
freshmen we just got in there, as well as the transfer portal players.
As we'll see, the Panda.
See the Pandas. Logan Wishnowski, first 5-star in team history.
Whoa!
Bomb it deep on the first one. He takes a hit. We got Mueller downfield, and it's going to be a touchdown on his first ever play. That is hype.
Wait, what? What the fuck play was that? It's chill. That's tough, bro. That's tough, man. What do you do content with them, or like photography, or you working like with the players? Regardless, that's tough, bro. That's nice to experience. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See the Pandas.
I've seen a whole different world of that side. You get to meet the actual people that work. You know what I'm saying? That's
Logan Wishnowski, first 5-star in team history.
1, 2, 3.
We're gonna bomb it deep on the first one. He takes a hit.
That's crazy.
We got Mueller downfield, and it's gonna be a touchdown on his first ever play. That is hype.
That's crazy.
That's going to be a great connection, those two. Beautiful ball. He's going to change
that was the fast dude.
Culture of this program, and that's why I think I love this game so much already. There's been such fun recruits. They're always so unique. Every time I get a player like this, I just want to play it a zillion years into the future, but obviously I can't do it in this video. Can he scramble around, too? Do that thing, Logan. Big man. Ooh. Javius Bond in space. Let him cut around, guys. Spin move. Oh, he's got the juice for sure. Oh, lob.
Hold up now, Drew. You ain't hiding them interceptions from us, Drew.
Around, guys. Spin move. Oh, he's got the juice.
You ain't hiding this from us, Drew. We look at everything on this side, baby. He done threw 2 picks. We see it. Drew, don't make me call you.
For sure. Oh, lob that up. Another touchdown to his favorite target. Tough. Freshman to freshman.
Giving back, that's probably the best. Yeah, that's tough, bro. That's the best part of being. Helping people, that's the best part, bro.
Freshman. Oh, he's so open. They forgot about him deep. Yeah, this FCS school does not know how to play good coverage. It's going to be a 3rd touchdown for Logan. We're fireworks already. Oh, what a dime. Logan's a legend. 4 touchdowns. Ooh, throw on the run, and that's still money. This makes me want to just play through it for like 10 years down the road. Like, I already know that connection would be incredible and be a fun one for the long haul.
Is he hurt?
Try and lead him with that pass, and they just can't keep up with us now. 5th touchdown.
Yo, why Drew cheesing?
A lot of space to run for Logan. Keep to that outside, try and stiff arm him.
This nigga thick as hell.
Oops, interception over the middle. That's not good. Well, I've thrown 3 picks because I keep just hurling it to the end zone, so don't judge me. I'm not known for my reads, but with a 5-star quarterback, you're able to make some big plays. It's the most volatile day ever. Hey, touchdown, Khalifa. Now we'll just kneel it down and take our victory. You see it automatically goes down when it's pretty much over. Winnowski's going to be a legend here on campus. Player of the game goes to the receiver because I threw like 4 picks with Wishnowski off screen. You don't need to know that, all right? It's just fun here, okay? Wishnowski in his debut, 382 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's just the Drewski effect. I also wanted to quickly mention you can get players that are decommitted from other schools to commit to your school. I had this one player when I was first testing out. I didn't have commentary for it, but it was a player named Devon Kalu. I had the lead on him for a while, but then Georgia out of nowhere swooped in and snatched him. He was a 4-star wide receiver, so of course they were going to come in and challenge us at some point. Then I go to signing day, and I see that he is decommitted from Georgia. So I immediately jump back on the train and fire as many points as I can in the offseason, and we ended up landing him. So it was just a cool story there. Devon Kalu, able to get him committed, and guess what I did with him? His first play on campus. Of course, that guy scores a touchdown too. I've seen so many cool things in this game so far, and I can't wait to just invest so many hours into it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video of kind of just like looking around the mode and seeing different things that happen. Anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. You're all
listen, I watched the entire video through. Just listen, that's my fucking guy. This is my fucking guy right now. Amazing video. That was an amazing video right there.